So ever since the last DLC update for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, there are now 5 question marks which appear on the character select screen alongside a new column which includes Birdo, who was added in the last update for new characters who are going to be coming to the game. And with only 2 more DLC waves left, it definitely seems like these next few updates are going to be adding multiple characters into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but which characters would be the best choice? Well, inside of this video, I'm going to give you guys my top 5 hopes and characters that I would love to see inside of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, NordVPN. Nord provides a special VPN service that allows you to be able to change the IP address of your device. What does that mean? It means you can make your internet location be from another place in the world, and there are so many different countries and locations to choose from. This has multiple benefits. For one, you're more protected when you're doing important tasks such as browsing websites and entering passwords and not having to worry about any of that being stolen or seen by others in terms of your IP address and just other personal information, and also being safe from like viruses and malware that could be added to your computer from browsing websites that could be potentially dangerous. But also there's fun uses for this that I really enjoy doing too. For example, if you change your location to Japan and then go on Netflix, you're going to see that there's a whole new catalog of anime and shows and movies and things that you can watch now, which you normally don't have access to in the US or other parts of the world. And you can do this with a lot of different countries, like seeing what the UK has on their Netflix or Sweden, and like go around and look at a lot of different kind of countries and seeing what other options that you have. You can even use this to buy things in different currencies and be able to save money using different conversion rates. It's just a really fun and useful tool that you can use. And for NordVPN's 11th birthday, head on over to nordvpn.com/Aero or click the link below in the description to get a 2-year plan with an exclusive deal plus a bonus month for free and an extra mystery gift on top of all of that. It's also risk-free, so if you don't like it, you can use NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee and get yourself a full refund. You've really got nothing to lose, so definitely head on over and use NordVPN to take your internet experience to a new level. And thank you so much again to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. Alright, so going into the characters that I would love to see inside of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the first one that I've got here is definitely some type of Kong character. I think we all really want to see either Diddy Kong or Funky Kong. So honestly, I don't mind if both of these come or if even one of them comes. I feel like Diddy Kong would probably be the one that makes more sense because Diddy Kong has been a character that has appeared in multiple Mario Kart games with like Double Dash and Mario Kart Wii, whereas Funky Kong I'm pretty sure was just in Mario Kart Wii, but either way, I love both of these characters, so I definitely feel like one of these characters should be inside of this game, if not both of them. It's really kind of crazy to me that Diddy Kong wasn't in the base roster already because it's such a pretty like prominent Mario character to appear in Mario spin-offs, and it's a character that you see a lot in like Mario Party and Mario sports games and stuff. So the fact that they didn't have him in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and thought like Pink Gold Peach was better for some reason, I don't know, but I really need to see one of these two characters in the game. I've seen some people ask for Dixie Kong as well, and I feel like she would be a pretty cool character too, but they did say that these are going to be returning characters from Mario Kart, so I don't think that she's appeared in a Mario Kart game in the past, so I feel like it's a little bit unlikely, but then again, you never really know. The next character that I would love to see is Pauline. I feel like ever since her revival kind of in Super Mario Odyssey where she was the mayor of New Donk City, she's kind of become a very popular fan favorite character who's appeared in a lot of Mario spin-offs, especially on the Switch games. You've seen her in like Mario Tennis, you've seen her in Mario Golf, so she's become a pretty prominent spin-off character, and I think she's already in Mario Kart Tour, so if they add her into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I feel like a lot of people would be very happy. It would be a new female character too, so if anything, I think Pauline would be a great choice because she definitely seems to be getting a lot of popularity in recent years, and especially on the Nintendo Switch, so I would be pretty happy to see her in the game. Now another character that I would love to see inside of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is Piranha. To me, Piranha has always just been kind of a pretty cool character within the Mario universe. I've always kind of seen him as like a boss character where he was a boss, for example, in like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where he had like the 2 cages. I really loved that fight inside of that game. But just even in Mario games too, like New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, there was the boss fight with Piranha, which was really fun for me as a kid because I didn't know that you had to beat it using Mini Mario to be able to get to like the other world that was like missing. And it was just a really fun game. So I've always kind of liked the character. I think it was a pretty cool character. And Piranha has appeared in some spin-offs before. I think he's even in like the Mario Tennis game on the Nintendo Switch, but I do feel like having Piranha inside of Mario Kart would just be a lot of fun. It would be a cool new heavyweight character to add into the game, but I also feel like it would have some really cool animations like when using items and stuff and doing tricks, so I would love to see it inside of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now for this fourth spot, I feel like they could do any type of like Mario villain character or like some type of enemy character. There's a couple of choices that they have for what could work. They could do something kind of goofy where like they could just have like a Monty Mole, which I think is already inside of Mario Kart Tour, but they could also do something pretty interesting like having maybe King Babam or Boom Boom or Pom Pom from the other Mario games. I think there's a lot of different options. If you want my favorite option for this, I would probably want Kamek because I've always liked Kamek as a character. I think it's a fun character with just a cool design, and just having like the animations when it's using tricks and stuff with like the wand and doing like magic and stuff, I think it could be pretty cool, so I would love to see Kamek inside of the game. And finally, my most wanted character ever to return to Mario Kart would be Rob from Mario Kart DS. I honestly didn't even know that Rob was a character in that game. I remember like in elementary school, they let us bring our DSs for recess and stuff. And I remember one of my friends told me like you could get this Rob character, and I didn't believe him. And he told me how to do it, and then I actually tried it, and it ended up happening. And I was just losing my mind because I thought he was like the best character in the game. I always used the Rob cart all the time whenever I raced my friends, and it was just a really fun character. I really enjoyed him, and that was like my first ever introduction into Rob, so it was just really fun for me too, because then I learned like Rob actually used to be a toy that came out like a long time ago, and it was just really funny. And then seeing Rob also be inside of Smash Bros, because I eventually got to like Smash Brawl and saw him there, it was just a really fun character. I've always liked Rob in general, and nowadays Rob is kind of only relevant through Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, so if they add Rob back into Mario Kart, it would just make me so happy because it's just a really fun character. And I feel like Rob itself is a very kind of iconic part of Nintendo too, because Rob was basically part of like that whole era when Nintendo was trying to get back into the business of having video games and stuff, and Rob was kind of marketed as like a toy. So yeah, honestly, I just feel like Rob is a very cool character and an iconic character, and I would just love to see Rob return into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And so this lineup would definitely be my favorite to add into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I feel like there's definitely some fan favorite characters that would make people happy from this, but also characters that I feel like would be very unique to add into the game too, that have kind of been forgotten like Rob. So honestly, I think it would just make a lot of people very happy. And just in general, whenever I'm like scrolling through Twitter and seeing people asking for like what Mario Kart characters they would love to see, I always do see names like Pauline and Diddy Kong and Funky Kong pop up. So I feel like most of these characters are ones that a lot of people would really like to see in the game too. So I do feel like this lineup would make a lot of people very happy. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel, as well as I am going to be having some more Nintendo videos very soon. But also comment down below, let me know what you guys think about this. How do you guys feel about the characters that I would love to see inside of Mario Kart's DLC? But what are your characters that you would love to see also? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros. And Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.